kind gentleman named DeVon Franklin, who's head of Sony over there now with pictures, and he saw life in it. He saw that in Sparkle and called us, and we couldn't believe it. I was like, are you serious?
My fondest memory of working with her on Sparkle, which to me shows who she is and was, and just the magnitude of her spirit. When you wrap production, as you go through wrapping the actors, each actor will give a speech. You know, basically thanking the crew, thanking the cast, thanking the director, that kind of thing. So on the very last day of Sparkle, as we were wrapping the cast members, they would give speeches. You know, Derek Luke, Mike Epps, so on and so forth. At the very end of the evening, we wrapped Whitney's last scene. Instead of giving a speech, what she did was she got everybody, the cast and crew, in a circle, and she prayed. And people were crying. And to me, in that moment, that showed me what she was all about. You know, she said, look, I'm not going to take time to give a speech. I'm going to give the glory to God. And that will always be with me. I wasn't there that day, but the following day I saw the dailies. And to see her sing that song, I was in my office crying, because you could feel just the power of it, even in its very raw form. You know, when you shoot a movie in the dailies, you still have to put that movie together and edit it, you know, but you could feel the power of it, even in the raw footage. And when it came together in the movie that you saw, you feel it. And it was powerful. Some of the most powerful footage that I've ever been a part of and had the privilege to see or to work on. We had such a great connection. And God just brought us all together to get this movie made.
You know, there's one time on the set when she was, I think it was even like one of the first days that she shot, and you know, she was in the mother's robe and the rollers and stuff, and you know, we're in the house shooting, you know, a scene that day, and she comes back behind the monitor, and you know, she just starts talking about, you know, how she grew up in the studio and while her mom was recording, you know, with Frank Sinatra and Elvis, and just, I was like, wow, it just blew my mind, because you forget that she'd been being prepared and groomed even when she didn't realize it, you know, and to have grown up, you know, with greatness, and to be 5 years old in the studio with these, you know, legends, and for herself to become a legend, it just, the irony was just unbelievable, you know, and you forget, you know, sometimes with everything that happens in someone's life. I mean, she, you know, she had an incredible life, a huge life. So in that moment, her talking about her stories and the history, it just really reminded me of just the magnitude of her legacy. Who would imagine a king from The Preacher's Wife? Okay. Oh man. Oh, that's my song, man. Shoot, look, I don't sing a whole lot, but hey, I could do a rendition of that. That's my record right there. I love that song. That's my favorite Whitney Houston song, because it's just so, I mean, just her delivery and when the words, it's just powerful. You know, she was a light, you know, and her talent and her gift and all that went in, that she had to sacrifice personally, emotionally, and spiritually, I assume, for that light to come out. I remember her in that way. And, you know, every time I hear her song, I'm reminded of her sacrifice. So it's not just hearing a record, it's like, wow. That gift that she gave, it took so much out of her. Man, you know, the media loves to talk bad and loves to say, oh, well, she was this and she was that. No, she was a gift.
My prayer is that her legacy is one of hope, one of faith. The beauty about Whitney is that, you know, she had the courage to live her life in the spotlight, you know, which is hard. People don't recognize how difficult that is. My hope and prayer is she's not defined by her struggles, the same way we aren't defined by our struggles, but she is defined by her triumph and defined by her heart. And her heart was good, and her triumphs were many. And my hope is that Sparkle, in terms of her legacy, will be a welcomed addition to who she already was, who God created her to be, and will show the world that this is a woman of faith, a woman of hope, a woman of inspiration, and a woman dedicated to making the lives of others better.
Studio Q Show, now you know.